Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from a very Whitefish, Montana. We got about a foot of snow yesterday. It was wonderful, but it's been a chaotic morning in regards to getting it plowed so that I can get out. If you have been wondering where I was, if you weren't able to hop over to YouTube or the A+ multi-vendor event, that's where I started my paper pumpkin Playdate on accident. Somehow I didn't push the right buttons and make the right things happen to where I would go live here. So my apologies if you've been sitting around waiting for this live to show up. It's here now. However, I'm only going to do one card because I've already done the other cards. Hi, Missy. I've already done the other cards over in the A+ vendor event, not realizing that I was, and that was totally chaotic. So you can either catch it on my YouTube channel, Junebug Creations 29, or you can, if you are a member of that event, you can go ahead and catch it there. It's two parts because I got interrupted by the plow guy before I could finish. So there are two lives, a post 1 and a post 1.5, take 2. So it's just been a morning. So I'm just going to finish up this last card here with you all, and then call it a day in the computer world, or the live world for me, because it's just been really crazy this morning. Missy, I'm glad you were laughing at me, and I love you too. But it just proves, hi Joanne, it just proves to you all that I am human, completely, totally, 100% human, with all sorts of human hiccups. So here we go. Here is our paper pumpkin. If you end up coming on and you're new and you're catching this on a replay, go ahead and tell me replay. If you are over on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button and help me out, and then hit the bell so that you get reminders or you get notices. So hi Mary Beth, you're in the dentist chair so you can't hear. We'll rewatch when you get home. Good to see you. Stay warm. Oh goodness, in the dentist chair, not my favorite place to be. I trust you have a good experience with that. I don't know, our dentist lets us watch movies. I don't choose the movies, but Kitar chose the movie. I bring my own book on tape or music. Not book on tape, but you know, an Audible or music, so that I don't have to listen to them. You know, you still hear stuff, and of course you hear all the drilling in your mouth. Anyways, let's get away from dentists. That's not even a conversation I like to having. So scissors are all you need. It's an all-inclusive kit, as are all of our kits. You get an ink spot with your paper pumpkin. Sometimes you get 2 of them. You get a block with your very first one. I'm going to be using my ergonomic blocks. You can see the difference in the thicknesses. I like using these. They're just easier for me to grab and stamp with because this is what I'm used to stamping with. And then you get a set of photopolymer stamps. Now in March you'll get 2 sets of photopolymer stamps because it is their anniversary month or birthday month, depending on how you want to call it. And so they usually give us a second stamp set in the kit. So that is going to be this one. This is the March one, and it will have this stamp set included with it, so an extra stamp set. This is the February one. So cute with the chick and the bunny. I like Easter, so I'm really excited to see what they have us doing for Easter. And then along with that are the add-ons, which are these dies. Let me get this last one. Which are these dies. Okay, so we have love, we have some leaves, we have a sentiment piece, and we have the flowers. And what I did is I went ahead and cut them out so you could see. So there's the sentiment piece, there's the leaf, and it's got a little bit of dimension or texture to it, or the lines to make it look a little more real. And then the, oop, my love got stuck, the love. All right, so those are what the dies cut out, and they will coordinate with January, February, and March's paper pumpkins. That's what I was trying to say. All right, and then for many of you who have been on Junebug Creations for a long time, you know that Celebration is the time to get your subscription to Paper Pumpkin. All right, so let me see. Missy's not a fan of the dentist either. Yeah, no, I could tell you some horror stories. So month to month, Paper Pumpkin is $24.50. All right, if you do a prepaid, you get $1 savings. It's only $23.50, but that's it on rewards or anything. A 3-month subscription is $69.50. That saves you $1 a month, and you get 1 item out of here. So you could get any of the papers and stamps that all say free with the $50 purchase, because the $69.50 is over $50. All right, your 6 month is $127. That is $3 a month in savings, and you get up to 2 free items out of the Celebration brochure. Now you can either get 2 of the $50 ones, or you could get 1 of the $100 ones. This one is a stamp set and an embossing folder. When you spend $100, you can get both of those together for free. This is a detailed dogwood stamp set, and then there's the dies that go with this one. And if you wanted both of these, then just spend $150. Or do a 12-month subscription. That's $243. You get 11, you pay for 11 kits, you get 12, so you get the 12th kit for free. You get up to 4 level 1 or 2 level 2 or any combination thereof. So you could get the dies for the cute animals, this stamp set with the Jungle Pals, and anything else in this part of it. So you could get another stamp set, you could get some bling, you could get some ribbon, whatever you want. All right, and on top of that, so you get a free kit, you get up to 4 free items, and you get $24.30 in Stampin' Rewards, which means $24.30 to spend on more free stuff. All right, now what I usually do is I think in groups of 50. So $243, you're only $7 away from $250. That would still get you your 1 kit free. That would get you 5 free items out of the brochure or a combination thereof, and it would give you $25 in free Stampin' Rewards. So $25 more to spend. You could get your Take Your Pick tool, you could get a couple of these blocks, whatever combination of things that you wanted, you could get just by bumping it up to $250. Now, does that fit everybody's budget? No, it doesn't, and I get that. Get the one that fits your budget and makes you happy. All right. However, it is worth splurging for the 12-month because of the best bang for your buck. You get a free kit, you get up to 4 free items, and you get $24.30 still to spend on more free stuff. Smokin' deal. And that runs until the end of February. Celebration is only January and February, so don't wait. If you need a Paper Pumpkin subscription, do it now. All right, so then inside our kits, we also have the no-fail instructions, which we've gone over when we made our other cards. On the back are the ingredients, some alternate ideas, what colors are in the kit, and then you can make everything as is, or you can switch it up and do your own thing. So here is one of the original cards. Here is another original card. And another. And when I say original, these are the ones that were created as they were designed in the kit. But then what I did on the live over on the other in the other group is we used embossing folders and we stepped it up. So we used the rope embossing folder for the back, we used the time worm type for the flowers, and then changed it up. So you can see it adds a little bit of dimension, a little bit of pizzazz to it, and you're good to go. Then what I did is, for this one, I just used, for the background, I just used the Painted Textures embossing folder. So here's the difference between those two. All right, I like using the Painted Texture folder when it looks like to make it look like a painting. And so that was an easy and quick way of doing it. So today, here with you all, we're going to change this one up using embossing folders. I know I'm on an embossing folder kick today. I know. And that's okay. So we're going to use the circle. And this, I discovered, is only the second time that I have done the paper pumpkin because of being gone to my parents' house for the celebration of life and then being sick. So we're only going to get 2 times, this time and the first time, because then by next week I'll have my new paper pumpkin. It's already shipped. I should get it this week. So I'm excited for that. And remember, this one had a acetate box that you can use to send these out if you want. This is the card base that we're using. And I think I got everything I need out of there. All right. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. So, what embossing folder should we use for this one? All right, so I asked you well, I'm not even sure which one. Nope, this one I asked how often you use embossing folders to add pizzazz. On one of the other posts in the group, I asked about how many you have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 19. I actually have 20. But this one is the Christmas one, and it just retired. And I have the one that goes with that stamp set. Here it is. Nope, not that one. Here we go. This one. I'm thinking maybe we should try this one. What do you think? This is the Softly Sophisticated. It goes with this stamp set, all right, which is one of the things that you can get when you spend $100 or more. You can get these. But let's go ahead and use this one. I think that'll look pretty cool on there. And then I want to do something with the circle too. So we're going to do this one on here. What do you think? I think that'll look cool. Let's do that. All right, and then the circle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these lines, I think. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to do those lines because I think those look really cool. All right, let's move that out of the way. We're going to stamp first because you want to make sure to stamp before you emboss, because once you emboss, it makes it trickier because the paper is all wonky. So, hello friend is the saying, but I think I'm going to, yeah, we'll do the hello friend, but then I'm also going to stamp. No, we'll wait. Won't do that. I was going to, but I decided not to. I think we're going to keep it simple today. All right, so there we go. And I am loving this glass mat. Have you seen a lot of stuff about this glass mat? You can get this glass mat for free along with a chamois type cloth for cleaning it that I keep in a case just like I do my chamois, and a silicone holder where you can put your little blocks in here if you want, or your little inks things in here. I haven't decided how I'm going to use this yet, but I am enjoying having this as a base. And I've seen lots of ideas of how to use it because I wasn't sure why get it. I thought, well, why get it? I've been fine without it, but I am so glad I did because I've seen a lot of cool things, and you can get it for free when you sign up to be on my team. Now I know Joanne, Missy, and Mary Beth are already on my team, So they had an opportunity to buy this ahead of time, and if they didn't, because they were like me, kind of like, well, what am I going to use it for? Then as they're seeing what people are using it for, they will have an opportunity later on to do that. All right, or to get one. As long as they don't sell out. Hopefully they'll bring it back permanently, because I'm seeing lots of amazing ideas. I just have not sat down to play yet, but as soon as I do, I will be sharing with you what I am using it for. All right, so let's bring this over, put this down, and I like it because it's not really sliding on here the way it slides on my surface here, so I'm loving that part for sure. So we need plate 1. Then we're going to stick this one in here this way. Normally you want to roll it through with the fold first, but because we have the rest of this card here, we can't do that, so we're going to roll it sideways through. Yeah, see the bump? That happens when you use one going this way instead of this way. And then we want to do this one. See, this one we can put in fold first, and we won't have that big old bump. Oh, I guess we did. Maybe it's just because of how thick it is. I guess I've never really paid attention. I'm more conscious of the sounds that things make when I'm on live. So, obviously, I haven't noticed that. All right, so here is our hello. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Do you like that? I like that. All right, and then we have our card front. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Now we'll go ahead and fold this. We probably should have folded it and creased it beforehand, but it'll be okay. It should not flatten out everything up front. Yeah. All right, like that. And then we're going to put this flat down on here. Now, did we want to do the flowers? We have an option to emboss the flowers like I did before. What do you think? I'm going to leave it up to you. Should we emboss the flowers or should we leave them flat? What do you think? Oh, we're not supposed to do this. See, I'm not paying attention. All right. The flowers are what's raised, not, oh, that one's dead. See, that's what I get for not paying attention. What do you think? Look good. You've seen cool things too. Yeah, with it. You didn't want it, but now you do. Yeah, that's okay. They're saying that they are pretty sure they'll have enough for everyone to be able to get one after it's free with joining. Okay, go for it. All right, so if we're gonna do the flowers, which one should we use? Do we use the time warm type again? So with this, I'm going to go ahead and use my liquid glue because I feel like it works really good with embossed things. Right, so there we go. All right, so that looks pretty cool. Those different textures, I like that. I like that new embossing folder. That looks pretty cool. So if you haven't gotten that yet and you place a $100 order or more, like when you do your Paper Pumpkin subscription of either 6-month or 12-month. All right, and now we have our flowers. What do you think? Time warm type? Should we do that? Let's see. Oh, or we have this one. This is the quadrifoil or the time worn type. Let's see. You know, let's do something different. Let's just be bold. we'll be bold and send this through here. Let's be bold. We can do this. We've got this. Time Worn Twipe. I think I'm going to be bold, Missy. I'm going to go bold. Go bold or go home, right? And that's what it is. Oh, it's go big or go home. That's okay. This time around, it's go bold. Go bold or go home. Now, this one is not a 3D one. It's more bendable. So that means I need my plate 1. I need a plate 3. Then I need my embossing folder. And then I need the other plate 3 because it is a standard one. It is not a 3D one. All right. So let's see. And I guess it does it with that one too. Let's see how they look. Oh yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. Let me hold them up in that light that's shining through, even though I have a curtain on it. All right. So here we go. Can you see it? There we go. That actually worked out perfect because a lot of the design is right there on the flower too. So it kind of gives the flower some swirliness to it. Let me move this stuff out of the way. All right, then we'll bring these over, flip these over, and we'll put our dimensionals on there. And because they are embossed, I'm going to use a little bit more than they probably called for. And then I'm going to cut a little bit here for the narrow part, because we always use all of our dimensionals like that. And then another piece for this one. All right. And then we'll do some dimensionals here, here, and here. All right. And so now they go around the circle. So we're doing essentially the same cards, we're just giving them a little pizzazz by using embossing folders on the different layers. Now on that first one, I didn't use it on the sentiment piece. And the second one, I didn't use it on the sentiment piece either. But this time I did. All right, so we have this one like this, and this one like this. All right, what do you think? That is some really nice texture. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's put some bling on there. Like this. I'm going to just stick one up under there. Stick one over there. Stick one over there. All right. There we go. Very cool. I do like how that added a little bit of pizzazz to it, right? That is awesome. All right, so here is our envelope. Let me show you again the original cards along with their embossed. All right, so you can see the difference. All right, now this one is still beautiful. This just adds a little pizzazz. All right, just steps it up a little bit. Do you have to do that? No, you don't have to do that. It's completely and totally up to you. All right, so original embossing folder and original and embossing folder. All right, so it just adds a little bit of pizzazz to your cards without changing them. So if you don't have embossing folders, that's okay. Then make the cards as designed or change them up however you want. You can also mix and match all the ingredients and change the cards that way. You like the embossed ones better? Yeah, you get to the point where you kind of like the embossed ones because you get used to having that texture on those cards, and then these just look a little bit plain. So I just wanted to show you the differences and how simple and easy. It doesn't take a whole lot of extra supplies to do it, but you do need a stamp and cut and emboss machine and embossing folders. Now, do you have to have my stamp and cut and emboss machine? No. Do you have to have my embossing folders? No. Do I recommend them? Yes, they are quality. But you don't have to have them. So if you are a paper crafter and you use lots of other supplies, you can use those supplies on your paper pumpkin cards as well. The only difference you will find is that when you are trying to match colors, so if you're trying to match the balmy blue or the, what's the other colors? Crushed curry, old olive, that's the green I was trying to remember, and pebbled path. So if you're trying to match the colors up, you might find it more challenging when you're using other products because Stampin' Up! Is all color coordinated. So all their balmy blues look like balmy blues. Okay, all their crushed curries are crushed curry. Everything, the paper, the ink, the Stampin' Blends, the markers, the paper, the designer series paper, everything, the ribbons, it's all color coordinated. Okay, but you can use whatever supplies you have. So, thank you for bearing with me today, ladies, Joanne and Missy, because I know you were over on the other one. It's been one of those days, so I'm probably not going live again today. I need to quickly eat something because I have a Zoom, a book club Zoom here shortly, and then I will be crafting back there and doing posts in that group and posts on this page. So I will be working, but you won't see me live because it's been quite the past hour and a half of lives. So have a great rest of your Thursday, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.